This is the city's 29th homicide that police provided an update on this morning. They say the victim was actually one of 5 who was assaulted on the morning of August 31st. He was a 62-year-old man. The attack was unprovoked by 2 individuals, one of whom was armed with a hammer. Now, he was taken to hospital with serious injuries, and he was later released. Police said, unfortunately, about 4 days later, on September 4th, he was found outside without vital signs. Paramedics performed life-saving measures, but he did not survive. The cause of death is linked to those injuries that he sustained on August 31st. And as you mentioned, police have arrested 2 individuals. Take a listen.
Today, we are announcing that 2 individuals have been arrested and charged with this murder. What is very concerning is the age of one of the accused. A 12-year-old male who cannot be identified has been charged with second-degree murder, along with a 20-year-old man, Isaiah Byers, 20, of Toronto.
First of all, if you are a 20-year-old, what the hell are you doing hanging out with a 12-year-old? I repeat, if you are 20 years old, what in the hell are you doing hanging out with a 20-year-old all times of night? Is this your little brother? Is this your little cousin? I mean,
this is very concerning to our community.
Now, police are not releasing the name of the homicide victim because his next of kin have not been found as yet. As I mentioned, police said this victim...
So we're looking at a map right here. You see a robbery, another robbery within minutes, homicide, a few minutes after that, not even 15 minutes.
Was one of 5 people who were assaulted on the morning of August 31st between 5:45 a.m. and 8:07 a.m. in the morning. So we have a map here that shows you the first 2 incidents took place near Yonge and Dundas Street West. Both those victims were also unhoused men. The third incident that ultimately led to the death of that 62-year-old unhoused man that we mentioned happened in the Queen and Bay Street area. The following 2 attacks were along Yonge Street, one at Gerrard Street and one on College Street. Now, after this last incident, the suspects were arrested a short time later. Police say in all of these incidents, the victims did not know their attackers and they were all unprovoked. Now, both the accused are facing a number of charges. The main one, of course, being second-degree murder. They're also facing aggravated assault charges, assault with a weapon, and a number of counts of robbery. Both are currently in custody, and police tell us that they were on releases connected to previous charges.
You see, now this is absolutely crazy because these kids, whoever the hell this is just flat out going around creating mayhem around the city. And at some point, who is going to answer for this? Because like we mentioned, right, a bunch of this has to do with bail and bail reform. And once again, these guys are being let out even when their crimes have to do with committing violence, serious violence. It doesn't even matter at this point. You can pretty much shoot somebody, witnesses everywhere, and at this point, they're still going to let you out. So it really doesn't murder, and it really does. Look at it. Now I'm saying murder. It doesn't even murder. It doesn't even matter because that's really just how bad this thing is at this point. And so we're going to have to start looking at the government because their laws in regards to catch and release. It's like, honestly, the police officers in Toronto have to be really hesitant. And we've spoken about this before because it's almost like, what the hell is the point? What is the point of me going after criminals to just put them in cuffs, lock them up for a few hours, and then the judge is going to release them right back out on bail, to the point where now they're getting released and then going out and murdering people, robberies, all that kind of stuff in the matter of minutes. And so these crimes are happening between 4 and 8 a.m. in the morning. My question to you is, where the hell are this kid's parents? Who are this kid's parents? Who are his guardians? And Why is he with some 20-year-old going to place at that time in the morning, just committing havoc on the city? Why do the parents not have to answer for this at this point? Who is accountable for any of this? There's just no one accountable. He just goes out, hangs out with whoever he wants to hang out with, commits murder in the second degree, robberies, assaults. Who is accountable for this? So the system doesn't keep him locked up. The parents, I have no idea where the hell they are. The man that he is with committing these crimes, who knows what's going to happen with him? At this point, nobody's accountable here. No one is accountable. I don't know what is expected to come out of Parliament resuming today. And I'm assuming that, Prime Minister Mark Carney, along with Pierre Poilievre, because that is his opposition, he will be back. The first thing that they got to discuss, maybe not the first thing, but it's got to be spoken about on day one, is what they're going to do to address crime in the city of Toronto and the GTA overall, because it's just flat out of control at this point. And I'll be honest, I mean, this is really far gone here now. And people are going to start taking matters into their own hands. I've told you that before, and I'm telling you that's what's going to happen. Because if the government isn't willing to do anything about it, then people will do what they have to do to protect themselves. And so if something is not done extremely fast, this is going to be bad. Really, really bad. And the crazy thing about this is the second time now within probably 3 weeks since I've coming back steadily doing my podcast that a 12-year-old has now been charged with attempted murder. You do know that. You understand that, right? Go back to my videos, go back a few weeks, if that. But now 2 12-year-olds charged with attempted murder. 12. No one's ever accountable. They'll probably be right back on bail again. And who knows what the hell they're going to do after they get out this time. There's clearly no fear. As I mentioned to you, there's no fear. You don't have to have fear when you are a criminal in the GTA. You don't have to, because nothing is going to happen to you. The system does not give a damn about criminals. And that's that's what the Liberal Party. Can't say for the Conservatives, but as of right now, the Liberal Party is showing us they don't give a damn when it comes to crime. So I'm going to be interested to see how Mark Carney addresses this, Prime Minister Mark Carney, now that the House of Commons has resumed. I'm going to be very interested in this, folks.